The title of the project really does say it all: access, opportunity, and success. Minnesota State Colleges and Universities are committed to providing an opportunity for higher education for all underrepresented students in Minnesota.
There is a disconnect between high school and college, and that students, parents, even teachers aren't clear about what does it mean to be ready for college.
It's not that the high schools don't prepare students for college. Many students come out of high schools very well prepared for college, but a lot of them do not, and so there is a gap.
Where we have high expectations for students and set the bar high, then students will strive towards those expectations.
Grammar-wise,
okay.
That's what my name?
It all starts with students and looking for students who have a dream to go to college, but they're not performing well enough.
I was born in Kenya, but I'm from Somalia.
I was born and raised in Ethiopia.
I'm from Thailand, Yemen,
Kenya.
I was actually born in Minneapolis, but my parents are both from Mexico.
My mom from Texas. My dad was born in Mexico.
My mom raised my brother, my sister, and I all by herself.
We came to the United States about 8 years ago, and I remember I would cry because I didn't know English.
When I came here, I didn't know a word of English.
One of my cousins, he knows English. He's teaching us like 1 to 10 and then A to Z. That's all I learned.
English is actually my fourth language.
I had really bad grades last year.
We came here because, there was a lot of stuff starting in Somalia and all that. And also they wanted me to get an education and have a future and all.
And that is our mission, to change the way students think about their future.
The Center for College Readiness establishes a partnership with the high schools, and the students go through an iterative process so that they really come up with college-ready work.
Minneapolis South High School is a great example of how the Center for College Readiness has been able to assist underrepresented students.
I found out about Ready or Not Writing via an email that was sent out by the district, and we get a lot of different emails, but this one, why I stopped to read it, I'm not sure, but I'm really happy that I did. It said, come in for one evening, get a training, and you could have college professors giving your students feedback on their essays for free. And I thought, is this for real? There must be a catch. So I went to the meeting. Sure enough, Paul was there.
Ready or Not Writing is a diagnostic program that alerts high school students to their writing tendencies and informs them of their college readiness based on 5 domains.
High school students send in essays, and college instructors evaluate the essays. And we evaluate them using a rubric.
Content, organization, conventions or mechanics, sentence fluency, and word choice.
It looks at the focus and the development and the mechanics. And then we send a letter back to the student and start a relationship with the student so the student understands what college-ready writing looks like.
I wasn't there yet, ready.
It was encouraging because it told you what you were doing wrong.
Took apart each little paragraph and said, this is how you make it better.
They told you the truth.
It's hard to be an English teacher and have over 100 essays to get through. It's just not even possible in one weekend.
It's a particularly good program for high school teachers because it's painless.
The teacher just needs to make sure that the students know how to register on the website. Very simple.
They have their students send in essays, and the essays get evaluated.
Students submit their essays, put in an email that they're going to use, and wait for the professor to send something back to them.
College instructors can tell the students directly, yes, your writing is college ready, or no, you still need to do some work.
You can go on as a teacher and look anytime.
It's in addition to their grading.
Someone else reading them that actually scores writing, and they're going to tell them whether it's college ready.
So it underscores everything the teacher's saying. The student gets extra feedback, gets to start a relationship with a college instructor, and gets to start thinking, where do I need to still develop? Where do I need to grow?
College readiness is not just about being college ready for English, it's about being ready for other subject areas: history, political science, psychology, sociology.
We have an 8th grade program called Step Right Up, Ready or Not Reading. We also have a math and science program. These programs allow students, no matter where they are, to access college-level feedback.
We're able to raise their skill level so that they're successful in their college careers.
Word choice, syntax, all of those things matter because It's giving someone a perception of who you are.
And that's why I love this program so much, is because it gets the word out there for students to let them know how their work is being perceived by college professors.
That's what I like the most, is that they told you the truth.
This is going to improve their writing as a whole.
They also do better in college.
Improve your writing skills and learn new strategies.
If we care about graduation in college, we must support college readiness at the secondary level.
I'm ready for college, I think.
Inver Hills Community College and Century College do a number of different things. One of the really great things that they do is their PACE program, Preparing to Achieve a College Education.
Go and mingle and talk to people. This is to get to know people.
Do you have any tabs? Are you any of you vegetarian?
Who was born? Thank you, bingo.
We focus on students that are in the middle quartiles, up to 6 semesters of coursework through their junior and senior year.
You basically get free college credits.
You come in here during the summer, like 3 days a week, and then during the school year on Saturdays.
Save a lot of money.
One of the things that we do very well is time management workshops.
We have program advisors. We usually have a counselor assigned to the program. We rely on our high school counselors. It is a big commitment. They're going to have to balance high school and college at the same time. So I think you need to have committed folks on each end. And we're all very committed to the student success. I have a relationship with those students, and they know that I'm all about making sure they succeed.
The students that have graduated from the PACE program, over 95% of those students have enrolled in higher education institutions. What the PACE program is designed to do is really build this level of confidence for the students.
So that the students can see, yes, I really can do this work.
It makes me feel smart and matured. That's how it made me feel.
Provide some on-ramps with reading curriculum, and the students have succeeded remarkably through the years. Now we're looking for ways to serve more students with that model and provide an opportunity for more students to earn some college credits while they're in high school to help them get a jump start and build that confidence at an earlier age. And then we have our teacher collaborations, which are teachers at the college level and the high school level working together.
We've put high school faculty and college faculty together to talk about their disciplines.
I think one of the best things to come out of the teacher collaborations is the understanding of what the life of a high school teacher is like and what the life of a high school student is like. It's not an easy world.
It is much more difficult for the populations who are living in poverty to learn how to access post-secondary education of any kind.
And a lot of these kids, they're going to be the first ones to graduate from high school in their families.
The whole point is to address the gap in college readiness.
Not really having maybe the math skills or the English skills or really the core skill to succeed right away in school. And so we do offer, developmental courses and things like that to get them up to speed. But to sort of eliminate that step, we're trying to go into the high schools, collaborate with teachers, and try to work on aligning the curriculum.
Like a plant, a dead animal, that can all be made into a bio.
We are teaching differently.
The content of the math class has changed directly in response to what they learned in that research.
And so I think when it's part of the curriculum in a high school, that makes it a very doable task.
These students are saying, this is doable, this is something I need to do next.
An embedded part of our thinking and way of doing preparation for college. And I think that's huge.
We want it to be a dream, but we also want it to be an expectation for these students to take it to the next level.
St. Cloud State University program takes a much more hands-on approach, working individually with students, doing tutoring, mentoring, advising, to bring a student along through graduation and then into the university.
The Access and Opportunity Program is designed for students who have not always been successful in school, but who have potential and have high hopes and aspirations.
Race isn't the only thing that would define our kids or get them in. Socioeconomic status of their family, a growing immigrant population, East African, Somali, and Latino students. And then for most of our kids, the underlying criteria that they have in common is that they're those first generation. They're going to be that first in their family to get to college.
I like the Access and Opportunity Program because it's really student-focused, and it's a collaboration between two colleges and the St. Cloud School District.
At the middle school level, there is a team of tutors here at South that work diligently one-on-one and in small groups and in classrooms with students.
We come to Access, we get to do our homework and all.
I feel like at the 8th grade level, just what it means to them now is that they get somebody who's on their side of everything. Den mom to tutor, whatever they need.
The staff, the academic advisors, they really care about academic success for these students.
They had tutors in here to help me with my homework when I needed it, because I sure needed it.
If it would have, what if it was like that?
Then it hits it once,
Twice.
twice, not a function.
Intensive tutoring, intrusive counseling.
They push you, you know, and they don't give up on you, and they help you so you don't give up on yourself.
Have your X for your height, and then you
The
can
student
go ahead.
workers who came from Sankara State are helping our students. So every period, there are access students who are scheduled to come this period, from period 1 to period 10.
It's structured so it's very informal, and I try to just be like a mentor.
But sometimes they just need someone to sit and listen.
There are students there working together and encouraging each other. That's the part that is contagious.
We talk about some colleges and our future.
I'm becoming good at math. I'm starting to believe that I could.
Because it's done with the college, in the summer they do things at the college and they're exposed to the different campuses.
And then they also have this esprit de corps because they're in it together and they encourage each other to succeed.
They help them in their homework. They help them to advance in their grades. They follow them. They nourish them. They give them training. They give them advice. Most of all, they give hope.
I learned that I can challenge myself and I can accomplish.
It helps students with academics. It helps students with confidence. It helps students with having hope and dreams that are fulfilled.
I want to be able to know what college I'm going to for sure.
My dream is to graduate from high school and then go to college and have a good job and then to help my parents and everyone.
We're in a society that's getting smaller and smaller. We're in a global society where most of communication is writing. I expect my students to be ready for that, and I think when they're not, that's when we get a higher dropout rate.
This year I'm doing a lot better, have good grades.
I want to go to college. I want to go to Spelman University in Atlanta.
anagana haddaan nahay Soomaali oo qaxooti aan ahayn yani waxbarashada ilmaha hadda galaasyahaas dhigta aad iyo aad bay good u yihiin.
I'm really very pleased to have been part of this, helping to generate the funding, working with the college and university staff that are working on these projects, because I know that these projects have had a significant impact on the lives of many, many underrepresented students in Minnesota. Many of these students are going to be successful because of their exposure to these programs.
I want to go to college for business.
And I want to go to college. I want to be in law school.
I want to be a psychiatrist, and that's been my passion since I was 4 years old.
I'm good at math, and I tried doing the best I can to go higher.
I see students not only excited about college, but more knowledgeable about it. What types of degrees are available, what types of careers connect with those degrees, and how all of those pathways work, rather than college just being something up there that eventually one day they'll get to. They start seeing a path and a plan.
They have a path, and they're going there.
I want to be a pediatrician. I love writing.
Hopefully I want to study social work and maybe be a doctor.
I had a chance to come to America and change my life and go to school, and now I have a chance to graduate from high school and go to any college I want in the world.
I'd like to be able to have my own magazine actually one day.
I want to become a thoracic surgeon, and I really want to do it so in the future I'll have a better life for my mom and for me.
So I want to help people have that same chance.
That's what dreaming is to me.
If I try harder, I will get there soon.